So as we approach the 4-minute mark before we start our boys varsity action, we got Scenic Bluffs action tonight. Hillsborough Tigers versus the New Lisbon Rockets. Hillsborough comes into the game 5-11 overall, 3-7, good enough for 5th place in the Scenic Bluffs, versus New Lisbon, who's 3-11 overall, 3-7, good enough for 6th place in the Scenic Bluffs. Hillsborough won the last meeting 56-45 on the 15th of December. And the only thing separating these two teams is the win that Hillsborough had that night. So Hillsborough enters tonight with their varsity at full strength in numbers, coming off their second COVID quarantine in a month, as Hillsborough has not seen action since their last practice the 20th of January. They did, however, have a practice last night, which begs you to wonder, is Hillsborough in shape after eating popcorn pizza and playing Xbox for 4 of the last 5 weeks? It will soon be seen just how rusty the Tigers are as they enter tonight, as the last 6 games, Hillsborough's went 2-4, basically using junior varsity replacement players. Hillsborough's got quite balanced scoring and is led by Hayden Stokes with 9 points per game. Jordan Erickson's 8 points per game. Noah Burmester with 8 points per game. New Lisbon, they come into this game looking for a win to overtake the Tigers in the standings. They're led to scoring by Nikita Shankel, 17 points a game. TJ Owens, 13 points per game. And Ashton Pfaff with 10 points per game. Looking ahead, Hillsborough's schedule, they've got Waniwak Friday night, then again Waniwak here. That game will be here on YouTube on Monday. And they play at Necedah 6 o'clock. Necedah has only a varsity team. They may be running into some quarantine problems also, but they'll play at Necedah 6 o'clock Thursday night. Hillsborough's still looking at getting a high seed, but in order to do that, they're going to have to basically win out and hopefully get a home tournament game. So we're down to about a minute left before we start the game. So I'll take a timeout from here. We'll get ready for the national anthem. As I don't know if they'll play it again or not. I assume they will. They played it before the girls' varsity game as the girls come out with a 15-point win earlier tonight. So with about a minute and 15 seconds left, we'll have the national anthem before this game and the starting lineups. So stay tuned. You got a minute to run to the refrigerator, get yourself a drink, make sure that your wife popped you some popcorn, or maybe the husband get you some potato chips. We're going to have varsity action, boys varsity action, Scenic Bluff style, here in less than 45 seconds. So there you have the starting lineups as we get set to play. Clock is set, scorer's table set, both teams on the floor, and New Lisbon will get the ball to start the game. John Olson will inbound the ball. Ashton Pfaff awaiting the inbound pass. As the ball is inbounded, Pfaff to Owens, to Olson, the near side Shankle, get it back to Pfaff. Pfaff will drive to the far side. Shankle with the jump shot does not go. Pfaff back out front. A 3-point shot by Owens. It's going to rattle around the rim, come out. Rebound to Case and Blower is going to feed Mitch Huntley underneath to get Hillsborough on the board first. Mitch starts scoring out. Owens brings the ball up. Owens near the top of the key. Owens gets it knocked away. Pfaff comes up with the ball. Pfaff to Shankle. Shankle back to Pfaff. And we're going to get a foul on the floor. First foul of the night. It's going to go to Colin Johnson, his first personal, team's first. Lisbon inbounding. Olson inbounding on the far sideline near the Hillsborough bench. Inbounds to Pfaff. Pfaff to Shankle. Shankle back to Olson. Olson going to kick it out to Owens. Owens to Pfaff. Pfaff working outside near the top of the key. Hit it to Olson. Olson back to Shankle to Olson near the top of the key. Olson going to drive in, take a jump shot near the free throw line. Rebound Mitch Huntley. Huntley outlet to Case and Blower brings the ball up the floor to Johnson on the near wing. Johnson near the top of the key, kicks it the far side to Erickson. Over to Blower. Blower in the lane, kicks it back out to Johnson. Erickson on the near side wing. Erickson gets in the lane. He's going to kick it out front to Blower. Blower tried to feed Strohmeyer. Pass intercepted by Olson. Olson will bring the ball up the floor for Lisbon. To Owen. We got a foul. TJ Owens drove the lane. They're going to say he was fouled on the floor. Hillsborough foul on. 34, Peyton Strohmeyer, his first personal, team second. In a game is Lucas Versamak for New Lisbon. A drive by Owen. Comes up empty. Blower with a rebound. Blower brings the ball up the floor for Hillsborough. Erickson now with the ball. Erickson hasn't missed a game. One of the few that has not been quarantined. To Blower. Blower, he comes around, takes a hook from the backside. Strohmeyer with a flat-footed rebound and a putback. He's going to get fouled and go to the line to shoot 2 free throws as he misses on the rebound. New Lisbon foul on number 23, Lucas Versamak. And Strohmeyer off the back, the iron. Strohmeyer, a whopping 42% free throw shooter. And he misses that one too. 0 for the night. Rebound New Lisbon to Shankle. Shankle up to Owen. Owen, long 3-point off the wing, and he's going to nail it. TJ Owen on the board for New Lisbon as they take their first lead of the night and lead by 1 over Hillsborough. Erickson brings the ball up for Hillsborough off the far side to Johnson. Johnson looks at taking a shot, pulls it back out. Front to Blower. Blower back to Johnson on the far side. Johnson going to drive into the lane. Jumps up, 8-foot jumper, does not go. Rebound pushed around, out of bounds on New Lisbon. I believe off of Olson. Hillsborough will retain possession of the ball. Johnson gets set to inbound the ball. Hillsborough's own baseline underneath their basket. Johnson going to inbound to Peyton Strohmeyer. Strohmeyer back out front to Erickson. Erickson in the front court for Hillsborough. Erickson dumps it down to Johnson on the near side. Johnson near the free throw line. Pulls up to Blower out front. Blower back to Johnson on the far side wing. Johnson going to drive the lane. Left side. Goes up. Misses a layup. Rebound Shankle. Shankle gets it to Pfaff, and Pfaff will bring the ball up the floor for New Lisbon. Pfaff to Owen. Owen over to Shankle. Shankle, 3-pointer off the wing, and Shankle's going to hit it. And New Lisbon's got something going. New Lisbon lead by 4. Erickson brings the ball up into the front court of Hillsborough. Erickson, the far side to Johnson. Johnson coming over near the top of the key to Blower. Blower to Johnson. Johnson drives down through the lane, in right side, and Johnson gets Hillsborough back up. Actually, Hillsborough trailed by 2, but Johnson on the board with his first basket of the night. Pfaff brings the ball up the floor for New Lisbon. Pfaff hands off to Owen. Owen driving down, kicks the ball to the near side to Olson. Olson on the near wing, kicks it out front to Pfaff. Pfaff out, down inside to Schenkel. Doesn't go. Strohmeyer with the rebound. Outlet to Johnson. Johnson across the timeline into the front court for Hillsborough. Johnson to Blower, top the key, back over to Johnson on the far wing. Johnson drives down, free throw line, inside the lane, brings it back out to Blower out top of the key. Blower on the far wing, feeds it to Huntley down underneath on the baseline. Huntley reverse layup and in. So Mitch Huntley, 4 points tonight. We're back to even, and Pfaff brings the ball up the floor for New Lisbon. Pfaff to the near side to Olson. Olson on the near wing, back to Versemek. To Schenkel to Olson. Olson with the ball on the far side wing. He's going to try to get the ball. He does get it to Pfaff out in front. Pfaff top of the key, free throw line. Brings it out to Owen on the near side wing. Steps behind the three-point line off the back of the iron. Rebound to Schenkel. Schenkel to Owen. Owen brings it in, gets it to Pfaff. Pfaff brings it back upside near the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Versemek, and he's going to hit a 12-foot jumper. Is Versemek on the board. New Lisbon leads by 2 as we have our first time out of the game. I believe Hillsborough calls their first timeout. Looks like a 30-second timeout called by the coach. As Hillsborough indeed looks just a shady bit rusty, is coming off of COVID protocols. As I said, these boys, the bulk of them have been quarantined 4 of the last 5 weeks. They've only really played 1 week since Christmas. No positive cases on the team. They're just playing teams that have positive cases that put these boys in quarantine. And they look a little bit gassed, a little rusty, a little out of shape right now. We'll see. They'll get it together. Erickson into Johnson. Erickson brings the ball up across the timeline for Hillsborough in the front court. Near side to Burmaster. Burmaster near the free throw line, looking for help. He'll dump it back to Johnson. Johnson on the far side to Erickson. Erickson on the far side wing. He'll drive in, get in the lane, kick it outside to Johnson on the near wing. Johnson into Stalky, who's now in the game. Stalky's going to get called for a travel. Stalky comes off the bench. He leads his team in rebounding and in scoring. So we'll see if he can provide a spark plug and get Hillsborough going on this. Pfaff brings the ball up the floor for New Lisbon. Pfaff to the far wing. He brings out front to Olson. Olson to Owen. Owen steps behind the line, pulls up, and hits another 3. Owen now is 6, increasing New Lisbon's lead to 5. Erickson brings the ball up the floor into the front court, dump it off to Johnson on the near wing. Johnson working the near wing, near the free throw line. Pull up, kick it back out to Burmaster out in the front court. Burmaster, wild pass to Erickson. He tracks it down. Erickson drives the lane, kicks out to Burmaster. Burmaster now in the lane. He'll take a shot, does not go. Rebound to Owen. Owen brings the ball up the floor for New Lisbon. Owen to Pfaff. Pfaff will drive the lane. He'll throw an errant pass out of bounds, and Hillsborough will retain possession of the ball. So we better put this on. So Colin Johnson with an errant 3-point shot. Pfaff with the rebound. He'll bring the ball up the floor for the Rockets. Pfaff on the far wing. Kick the ball to Schenkel, back out to Pfaff. Pfaff over to Olson. Olson looking to work the ball inside. He'll get it to Owen. Owen drives. He'll kick it back out to Olson. Olson inside to Versemek. Back to Owen. Owen drives. Tries to dump it inside. Schenkel comes up with it. 12-foot jumper. Doesn't go. Rebound Versemek. Versemek turn around, and he's got 4 on the night. Lucas Versamak. And Hillsborough is taking a full timeout as they've fallen behind by 7. As New Lisbon's taking it to them. Looks like after the timeout, Ethan Dvorak just checked into the scores table. Will be in for New Lisbon. When New Lisbon comes out after the timeout, we've got Owen Olson, Versamak, Pfaff, and Dvorak on the floor. For Hillsborough, you got Mitch Huntley, Noah Burmester, Hayden Stalkey, Isaiah Stokes, and Jordan Erickson on the floor. Erickson brings the ball up across the timeline into the front court for Hillsborough to the far side to Burmester. Burmester driving around near the free throw line, looking for help, gets it out front to Stokes. Stokes on the near wing with the ball, near the free throw line. Stokes pulls up, free throw line, bank shot. Stokes trying to get Hillsborough some fire. Pfaff brings the ball up the floor. He's on the near wing for New Lisbon. Pfaff out front to Olson. Olson drives over to the right side, gets near the free throw line, kicks it back out to Dvorak, back to Pfaff. Pfaff to Dvorak. Dvorak on the far wing. He'll feed it inside to Versamak. Versamak working with Huntley. Back out front to Olson. He'll take a three-pointer off the front of the rim. Owen with the rebound. He drives the lane and in. For TJ Owens, they've got to find an answer. He's got 8 already on the night for New Lisbon. Jordan Erickson comes up. Toss it near side to Noah Burmester. Burmester inside the lane. He'll drop it down to Huntley. Huntley working. Gets it to Stalkey. Stalkey misses, but he's fouled. And I believe Hayden Stalkey is going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Stalkey, a 46% free throw shooter on the year. New Lisbon foul. Number 23, Lucas Versamak, his second personal, team second foul. So Versamak with all the fouls for New Lisbon. Stalkey's first free throw on the way, and it's good. So Erickson and Huntley will take a seat on the bench. Kirk Huntley comes into the game, along with Peyton Strohmeyer. Stalkey's second free throw on the way, rolls around and in. So the bench trying to spark some points here for Hillsborough. Owens, near the top of the key, kicks it over to Pfaff. Pfaff, he'll bring the ball up the top of the key, runs into traffic. He'll get it to Owens. Owens, near the far side wing, brings it back out front to Pfaff. Pfaff with a long three-pointer from top of the key, doesn't go. Rebound to Dvorak. Dvorak outlet to Owens. Owens brings it over to Pfaff. Pfaff, three-pointer from the near wing. Off the back of the iron. Peyton Strohmeyer rebound for Hillsborough. He'll hand off to Stokes, and Stokes to bring the ball up the floor for the Tigers. In the front court, drives the lane. Stokes coast to coast, doesn't go. Stalkey with the rebound. Stalkey reverse layup, and Stalkey will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 more for Hillsborough. And Stalkey's a proven force, and out there playing tonight. Checking into the game for Hillsborough's Colin Johnson. He'll come in on the second free throw. Stalkey's first free throw on the way. Bounces around the rim and out. Johnson's going to come into the game for Noah Burmester. Hayden Stalkey set to shoot his second free throw. Free throw on the way, and Stalkey hits nothing but the bottom of the net on that one. 3 points for Stalkey in the first half so far. Pfaff brings the ball up the floor for Lisbon. Top of the key and off to the far side. Now he'll throw the ball against the Hillsborough defender. Owens picks it up and hits a 3-point shot from the corner. TJ Owens now with 11 on the night. As Stokes brings it up the floor for the Tigers. Stokes goes to the far side wing to Kirk Huntley. Kirk Huntley driving down near the free throw line. He'll try to feed it to Peyton Strohmeyer. Rolls past Strohmeyer and out of bounds, as the big 6'8" frame could not bend over close enough to the floor to pick that one up. So Pfaff drove down, outlet to Dvorak. Dvorak takes a jump shot, doesn't go. Colin Johnson with the rebound for Hillsborough, outlet to Stokes, and Stokes will bring the ball up the floor for the Tigers. Stokes near the top of the key. He'll drive down, get to the wing, jump up the baseline to Stalky, out to the wing to Johnson. Johnson will drive it now into the free throw line, bring it back out to Huntley. Kirk Huntley to Stokes. Stokes on the near wing. Stokes drives the lane. Stokes with a... Stokes doesn't get it to go. Hayden Stalky again with the offensive rebound, puts it in, and will go to the line to shoot one. And try to score three the old-fashioned way, as Pfaff is going to take a seat. Olsen comes back into the game for Pfaff. Also in the game, number 31, Carson Frisky for New Lisbon. So ball rolls off the rim. Schenkel gets the rebound and brings the ball up the floor for New Lisbon. Schenkel over to Owens. Owens to Olsen. Olsen on the near side wing. He'll dribble out. He'll find Schenkel underneath. Schenkel battling. Doesn't get it. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Frisky. And he throws it to Owens, and off Owens' hands into the Hillsborough bench. It'll be a turnover, and Hillsborough will get the ball near their own bench. Johnson inbounds it to Stokes. Stokes will bring the ball up the floor for the Tigers. Stokes to the far side, wing to Huntley. Kirk Huntley on the drive. Kirk Huntley near the free throw line. Kicks it back out front to Johnson. Johnson on the near wing. Johnson gets to the free throw line. He'll kick it out to Kirk Huntley. Huntley out front court to Stokes. Stokes on the far wing with the ball. Stokes drives down. He'll get near the free throw line off his knee, and now he's going to get tied out. And it appears Hillsborough might have called a timeout to save the ball. We'll see. Indeed, a 30-second timeout by Hillsborough to save the possession of the ball. Hillsborough trailing by 5. So we're going to come out of the timeout as the referees flush the huddles. Get the players back on the floor. Hillsborough breaks the huddle. We have Erickson, Stalky, Johnson, Blower, Mason Messenberg on the floor. For New Lisbon, we got TJ Owens, Olsen, Pfaff, Schenkel, and Dvorak on the floor. Johnson inbound for Hillsborough underneath their own basket on the baseline. Johnson will try to get it in the Blower. He does. Blower dumps it to Messenberg inside lane. Messenberg out front to Erickson, over to the near wing to Johnson. Johnson on the near wing with the ball. Johnson back out front to Blower. Blower to Erickson on the far wing. Erickson working the ball back out front to court to Johnson and to Blower on the near wing. Blower's going to get it inside to Stalky. Stalky with a good move, and Stalky with 7 points on the night for Hillsborough off the bench. Up the floor comes Pfaff. Pfaff near the top of the key for New Lisbon. Pfaff goes to the far side. He kicked the ball out front to Olsen. Olsen on the far side wing brings it top of the key out to TJ Owens. Owens back to Pfaff. Playing a little bit of cat and mouse, New Lisbon is here. Pfaff to Dvorak. Dvorak near the top of the key over to Pfaff. Pfaff with a long three off the wing. In and out. Rebound, Casey Blower, and Blower bringing the ball up the floor for the Tigers. Blower to Johnson on the near side wing. Johnson drives to the free throw line, kicks it back out front to Erickson, to Blower on the far wing. Blower now tries his luck on the baseline. Drives in, doesn't get the roll. Rebound, Hayden Stalky, and he's going to get fouled, I believe, on the floor. You're going to call a pushing foul on Olsen, I believe. That's his first personal, team's fifth. Stalky on the line for 2 shots. And that one around the rim and out. In the game for Dvorak, number 23, Versamak. He's back in the game for New Lisbon. Stalky for his second free throw. And he makes that one, cuts the New Lisbon lead to 2. And Pfaff brings the ball up the floor for New Lisbon. Pfaff dumps it down the near baseline to Owens. Owens, top of the key, hands off to Pfaff, and now we got a foul away from the ball. It's going to be offensive foul on Colin Johnson. His second personal, team's third. Is some pushing going on in the lane right now. Team's getting a little chippy here on the early going. Pfaff takes the inbound pass, brings the ball up in the front court. Olsen going to drive free throw line, jump shot off the edge of the iron. Blower tracks down the rebound. And Blower across half court to Erickson on the near side wing. Erickson drives the lane, takes a shot. Erickson's going to go to the line to shoot two. He's fouled on the drive. New Lisbon foul on Olsen. That's his second personal, team 6. Erickson, a 70% free throw shooter on the year. Erickson's first shot on the way, and it's money. Jordan Erickson on the scoreboard tonight. Isaiah Stokes in the game, along with Noah Burmester for Kason Blower and Colin Johnson. Erickson's second shot on the way, and that one's good. Jordan with 2 ties this game back up at 18. Kirk Huntley checking into the game. Actually, Mitch Huntley checking into the game for Hayden Stalkey. Mitch Huntley back in the game. So we're all back to even. New Lisbon's got the ball once again. Olsen the inbound the ball. Hillsborough with a somewhat of a press. They'll get it to Pfaff, and everybody retreats, and wasn't much of a press at all. Pfaff, he's going to dump the ball into Schenkel. Schenkel with the move against Huntley, and they're going to call Huntley on a foul. So Schenkel's going to go for 2 shots. I swear he took 6 steps there. It should have been a traveling call. But they're going to hook Huntley for the foul. Huntley's first foul, team's 5th. Schenkel on the line to shoot 2 free throws for New Lisbon. Schenkel's first free throw off the back of the iron. Doesn't go. Schenkel, the team's leading scorer. Free throw percentage only 55%. That one off the back of the iron. Rebound by Stokes for Hillsborough. Stokes comes out of it alive, being attacked by 3 Rockets. Probably thought he's in North Korea for a while. Now he's out here near the top of the key with the ball. He'll kick it out front to Erickson. Erickson to the far side to Burmester. Burmester far side wing. He'll drive it in. Pull it up inside the lane. Get it back out to Erickson on the near wing. Erickson to Mason Messenberg. Back to Erickson. Baseline 3-point jumper, and it's good. So Jordan Erickson with 5 on the night after the big 3. And Pfaff will bring the ball up the floor for the Rockets. Pfaff tries to dump it into Versamak. Versamak tracks it down back to Pfaff. Pfaff with the ball on the far wing. He'll kick it back down to Schenkel. Schenkel through traffic. They're going to call a foul on the floor. This may be a Mason Messenberg. Foul indeed on Mason Messenberg, his first personal, team 6. So both teams will be in the bonus now. New Lisbon inbounding the ball underneath their own basket. And they get it to Schenkel for an easy lay-in. That wasn't even a contest there. Someone missed an assignment. The Hillsborough clings to a 1-point lead as Erickson brings the ball up, kicks it to the far side to Burmester. Burmester driving the baseline. He's going to get it to Messenberg. Messenberg, 10-foot jump shot, rolls around the rim, doesn't go. Dvorak with the rebound. He'll kick it out to Olsen, and up the floor come the Rockets. Pfaff with the ball for the Rockets. Far wing. He twists and turns and gets it to Dvorak over to the near side to Olsen. Olsen back to Pfaff. Pfaff on the far wing. Pfaff near the top of the key. He'll get it to Schenkel. Schenkel drives. Doesn't get it. Rebound Noah Burmester. He'll bring the ball up the floor for the Tigers. Burmester kicks it down to the baseline. Messenberg with a 3-pointer from the baseline. Does not go. Rebound Olsen. Olsen will bring the ball up the floor. Olsen top of the key. He'll get it to Pfaff. Pfaff to the top of the key. Pfaff near the free throw line. He'll dump it off to Dvorak. Dvorak pops a 16-foot jump shot. Too long. It's It's going to go out of bounds, they say, on Mitch Huntley, and then New Lisbon will retain the ball. As Pfaff gets set to inbound the ball on the baseline near New Lisbon's own basket. Pfaff to inbound. He'll get it inside to Olson. Olson out on the near wing. He'll drive, shovel it to Schenkel. Schenkel with kind of a nifty move, and he'll score another 2. He's got 7 on the night. As New Lisbon, another lead change, as New Lisbon takes the lead again. Stokes brings it down, gets it to Burmester. Burmester's going to take a 3-pointer from the wing off the back of the irons. Rebound to Vorik. Now Messenberg bats it away and out of bounds. And New Lisbon will retain possession of the ball. And we're going to have a New Lisbon timeout. I believe a 30-second timeout. With 2:41 to play. Both teams in the bonus. New Lisbon leads by 1. Kind of expected this to be a close game coming in. Both teams with identical records in the conference. The only difference is Hillsborough beat New Lisbon back on December 15th. And Hillsborough, for the most part, has the easier part of their schedule left, I do believe. So Dvorak will inbound into Olson. Olson will bring the ball up the floor for the Rockets. Olson near the top of the key. Olson will shovel it off to Schenkel. Schenkel back to Olson. Olson takes off the pick, gets the free throw line to Versamak. Pfaff off the wing for 3. Does not go. Stokes boxed out Pfaff, and the New Lisbon crowd didn't like it, but it was a totally illegal play. Good play by Stokes. Stokes comes up, takes a 10-foot jumper inside the lane. And Isaiah Stokes playing like a big man tonight. As Pfaff comes down, playing with an attitude now. And now they're going to call a blocking foul on Stokes. And it borderline, Hillsborough's coach arguing it should have been a charging foul on Pfaff as he's leading with his elbow. And now they're saying that, Pfaff is going to go to the line to shoot a bonus. They're going to call blocking foul on Stokes. His first personal, team 7th. And Pfaff makes the first shot. Pfaff, a 75% free throw shooter on the year. And he rolls in a pair. Put New Lisbon back up by 1. Burmester with the inbound pass. He'll bring the ball up the floor. And to Peyton Strohmeyer. Strohmeyer out front. Why? Now Huntley working underneath. And the ball is manhandled away by Versamak. To Olson. To Pfaff. Pfaff working inside to Versamak, to Dvorak. He's going to take 3 points from the top of the key. Does not go. Pfaff with the rebound. Pfaff working it in, brings it back out. Now inside. Twist move. Takes a shot, and it might have been blocked by Strohmeyer, but Schenkel gets the rebound. Throws it up, no good. Strohmeyer now with the rebound. He'll outlet to Erickson. Erickson brings the ball up for the Tigers. Erickson to Stokes. Stokes will drive the right side. Take a shot. Does not go. Loose ball on the floor. Ball still loose. Nobody possession. Erickson comes up with it. Throws it at Burmester. And we got Erickson into the stands, and we got a foul. They're saying Olson for New Lisbon, I believe. Maybe they called Burmester. No, Olson for New Lisbon. That's his third personal, team 7th. Through a elbow, which put Erickson 3 rows up into the bleachers. And Erickson will be on the line to shoot a bonus for Hillsborough. And Erickson's first shot, no good. Rebound, Versamak. Versamak to Pfaff. Pfaff drives the lane and throws the ball out of bounds. We're going to say off a Hillsborough defender. Final minute of play of the first half. So we're down to just over 59 seconds left. Pfaff to inbound for New Lisbon. He'll get it to Schenkel, who takes a 17-foot jump shot out of bounds. Hits the back of the iron, jumps up, and hits a whole bunch of iron above the backboard, and the referee says that's out of bounds. And Burmaster will inbound into Erickson. Hillsborough trailing by one as Erickson brings the ball into the front court for Hillsborough. Erickson, the far side wing to Burmaster. Burmaster going to drive inside. He's in the lane. He kicks it back out to Erickson. Erickson to Strohmeyer, and the big man turn around, make a right-handed layup. Get Hillsborough back into the lead. Strohmeyer's first points of the game. Pfaff takes a long three, doesn't go. Versamak with a rebound and the easy putback. But Hillsborough's got to start crashing boards if they're going to stay in this one. Versamak with 6 points off the bench for New Lisbon. Burmaster near the top of the key. Tried to get it to Stokes and is stolen by Pfaff, and we're off to the races. Taken away by Pfaff. Pfaff got it back, missed it, and then Owen's going to score two for his halftime leading 13 points. As New Lisbon's going to go to the locker room leading by 3. New Lisbon 28, Hillsborough 25. Scoring for Hillsborough, Hayden Stalkey leading the way with 8. Jordan Erickson with 5. Isaiah Stokes with 4. Mitch Huntley with 4. Colin Johnson with 2. And Peyton Strohmeyer with 2 for a total of 25. For New Lisbon, scoring TJ Owens with 13. Nikita Schenkel with 7. Lucas Versamak with 6. And Ashton Pfaff with 2 for a total of 28. So I see Jill Steckel took her headset off and threw it in the garbage can. She says it's garbage. I was going to have her talk to her while I grab me some drink and rest my throat. Okay. And now she's on. So I'll hand it over to Jill, and I'll be back in about 6 minutes.
All right, now I'm on. All right, thanks for, a few people have texted in new pictures of the fans of the game. And as we stroll through here, thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please click subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, helps us out, unlock some features in YouTube for us. I appreciate very much everyone that has already subscribed with us. That is awesome. Let's see, we have a couple here we need to. Oh, that's a new one. There's a new one. There's a new one. Some New Lisbon fans. Okay, and sponsors. If you'd like to advertise with us, please get a hold of me. It doesn't have to be a business. It can be a family. It can be a couple. It can be a youth group. It can be whoever wants to donate money. All that stuff cost. All this equipment, the cameras, the cables, the laptop's mine. All this costs money, and Bobby Steckel is nice enough to let me use his credit card to purchase all this stuff. But you can get some great hits. We're getting 200 to 700 views per video. That is after this stream is uploaded. It gets up to 700 more hits after this live stream. So that's a lot of advertising slots. That's many times that your advertisement gets looked at. So please get a hold of us. I do have some more emails to send out to a few more businesses, but maybe somebody's listening and can just get a hold of me then. So a lot of these people have donated. I have some more businesses that I'm waiting for some ads from. You can send me an ad you already have, or you can contact me and we'll do an ad up. So, ooh, I got another fan of the game. All right. We are playing varsity here. You just got done watching girls varsity. The JV action is at the elementary school. That is on my Facebook page. So Jill Steckel, my Facebook page. Currently, right now, I think it is girls JV playing girls JV New Lisbon. So the boys varsity played up there, or boys JV played up there, and they won. So been a busy night back and forth. I'd like to thank Mr. Stokes for coming up and helping Bob during the girls varsity game so I could be up to the boys JV game. So I got Dana Anderson up there right now at the elementary. She is streaming the girls JV game. So thank you, Dana. All right. Again, click subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Um, give us a thumbs up on your way out or right now. You can give us a thumbs up. It doesn't help us, but it makes Bob feel good if you can get a thumbs up. Nikki's all got your drink.
I've got my drink. I'm good to go.
All right. Got stats?
Just waiting for second half action. I don't know.
I got some more fans of the game pictures to put up. Thank you.
I don't even know what the groundhog said yesterday, but I think that we're going to have spring in about 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Calendar says 6 weeks. I'm going to say 8 weeks. Current forecast is we're going to get some snow in the next 24 hours. Going to get snow. Going to get a little ice maybe. We're going to get a lot of wind. And it's going to get very cold, and it's going to last forever. As I see the New Lisbon team emerging from the locker room, and I don't know if the bus man there from New Lisbon, Mr. Brown, if he's tuned in or not, probably not, but I'm just waiting for him to call off school for New Lisbon tomorrow, which I'm sure he's going to. But for the New Lisbon fans, if you cheer hard for your team, if your team wins tonight, I can pretty much guarantee there'll be no school in New Lisbon tomorrow.
What?
And for the Hillsborough fans, if you cheer really loud, the girls did their part tonight. If the Hillsborough boys win, there will probably be no school tomorrow. I can say that on educated guess, seeing that the Kickapoo area schools are closed tomorrow. Lafarge is closed tomorrow. Viroqua schools are closed tomorrow. Westby schools are closed tomorrow. Those are all Vernon County schools. I'm willing to bet that as soon as the JV game is done, and I have a discussion with a couple other people, that I'm going to guess before 9 o'clock tonight, Hillsborough schools will be closed also. So
you're getting kind of smart over there, Mr.
So
Bus
hang
Driver
in there,
Bob.
Kids. There's no sense coming to school at 8 o'clock just to turn around and take you back home at 10. So everybody who's got to drive home safely tonight after the game, and please be careful tomorrow as it slippery roads, wind, and cold moving in for the weekend.
Yes, the cold is almost worse than the snow.
So both teams have emerged from the locker room, made their halftime adjustments. We got a 3-point game as New Lisbon leads 28-25. Looking for a wild and woolly finish to this one.
Give me some seconds, minutes here. I gotta get these pictures that you sent me, texted me. Thank you very much. I have to get them, change the format on them so they get read by this live streaming program. So bear with me. I will get your pictures up. Ooh, I just got another picture. Keep the pictures coming. We'll probably, when we add them, I'm going to leave them in there. So, yeah. So, I could have fans from other schools in other games. We love fans. Fans of all kinds.
So fast scoring for New Lisbon's 28 points. You got TJ Owens with 13. Nikita Shankle with 7. Lucas Bersamak with 6. Ashton Pfaff with 2. For a total of 28. For Hillsborough being led off the bench by Hayden Stalkey with 8. Jordan Erickson with 5. Isaiah Stokes 4. Mitch Huntley 4. Colin Jansen with 2. And Pink Strohmeyer with 2 for a total of 25. So there we have it as we come into the final minute of your halftime entertainment. Get to the refrigerator and grab your beverage of choice, even if it's a tall glass of milk.
Milk is good.
Hopefully your
Root beer
wife
float
pops
would
some
be better.
popcorn during halftime.
Ooh, popcorn sounds good, and I didn't make any. We haven't had supper yet, so
As
all
the
that
teams
sounds
are
good.
retreating to their benches, trying to fire each other up. Referees appear to be set. It appears that Hillsborough will have the ball to open the second half, trailing by 3. We got the official bookkeeper, principal Mr. Chris Copeman, keeping the book over there. He looks all official with his referee shirt on. He looks good over there, keeping everybody socially distanced. So we get ready to start the second half. Looks like Colin Johnson for Hillsborough will inbound the ball for Hillsborough near the half-court stripe. He will be getting the ball to Jordan Erickson. Erickson with the ball across the timeline and into the front court for Hillsborough. Kicks it to the near side to Johnson. Johnson drives over near the free throw line, kicks it back out to Blower. Blower near the top of the key will hit Johnson on the far wing. Johnson with a three-pointer from the wing. Off the front of the iron, bounces off Erickson. Runs it down, gets it to Strohmeyer. Strohmeyer's going to put it down. So 2 for Hillsborough and a chance to tie this game back up as Strohmeyer goes to the line to shoot 1. New Lisbon foul on Olsen. Correct. Shankle. Shankle's first personal, team's first, as Strohmeyer's free throw goes errant. Shankle gets the rebound. Outlet to Pfaff. And Pfaff is up near the top of the key for New Lisbon. Shankle to Versamak to Owens. Owens with the ball. He'll dump it inside to Shankle. Shankle gets to Pfaff, who fancy moves, jumps out of bounds, throws it back into Owens, to Versamak, to Olsen at the top of the key, back to Versamak. Versamak on the wing to Pfaff at the top of the key. Pfaff will find Versamak inside. He turned around right down the middle for a lay-in. Lucas Versamak with 8 on the night. Erickson brings it down, gets to the Blower, who will drive the lane. Blower off the back of the iron, doesn't go. Rebound Owens. Owens brings the ball up the floor for Lisbon. Owens to Pfaff. To Shankle, who drives the right side, right around Strohmeyer. Hillsborough foul. The Shankle go to the line to shoot 2. Strohmeyer's on, foul is on Mitch Huntley. His second personal, team's first. Shankle to shoot free throws for Lisbon. First shot on the way and it's good. Shankle's second shot. He makes them both. And the key to Shankle with 9 on the night. Erickson brings the ball up the floor for the Tigers. Erickson near the top of the key to the near wing to Blower. Blower dribbles down the baseline. Looking for help. Gets it back out front to Erickson. He'll take 2 points. They're going to give him a 3-pointer off that, off the top of the key. He's stuck behind the line. Owens brings the ball up, gets it to Shankle on the wing. Back out to Owens. Owens is going to get fouled by Kason Blower. Kason Blower with a block. New Lisbon will be inbounding the ball on the near side. Peyton Strohmeyer out of the game. In the game's Hayden Stokes. That's Blower's first personal foul, team's second. On the baseline, Pfaff will be inbounding the ball. He'll get it into Owens. Owens dribbles down the baseline, kicks it back out to Olsen on the wing. Olsen to Versamak up the top of the key to Pfaff on the far side. Pfaff near the top of the key, dribbling down. He'll kick it out to Versamack to Owens from the top of the key, and Owens will rim it out. Rebound Shankle. Shankle gets away from him. Now fight for the loose ball on the floor. They're going to call it a jump ball. They're tied up between the dozen players down there. Only 10 on the floor, but 2 referees in the pile as well. New Lisbon will retain possession of the ball. Pfaff will inbound the ball to Olson. Back to Pfaff on the baseline, far baseline. They'll try to get it to Shankle, and Stolke will knock it away from Shankle. Out of bounds it goes, and New Lisbon will reset down in the far corner and try again. Pfaff to inbound the ball for New Lisbon. Pfaff launches it out in the front court to Owens, back to Versamack. Versamack looking for help, gets it to Pfaff. Pfaff will drive the left side, that fancy move again, pass to Owens. Owens with the three-pointer from the baseline. Owens now with 16 on the night. Erickson brings the ball up the floor for the Tigers. Far side wing to Blower. Blower comes off the pick near the free throw line, drives the lane, left side, misses a lay-in. Stolke with the rebound misses. Shankle with the rebound and outlets, but I think they're going to get a foul on Blower. So Case and Blower's second foul. Team's third. And Olson's inbound pass to Pfaff, and Pfaff brings the floor up, leading by 5 for the Rockets. Pfaff near the top of the key. He'll drive down, kick it out to down to the baseline. It gets away. Shankle picks it up off the floor. Hayden Stolke with the rebound. Outlet to Blower, and Blower brings the ball up the floor for the Tigers. Blower pull up, taking a three-pointer from the top of the key, miss. Erickson rebound. He'll kick it out to Johnson on the far side. Johnson on the far side will drive around the far side wing into the lane, pull up, get it to Erickson. Erickson near the free throw line, dribbling down. It's caught in traffic. He'll take a jump shot and roll it in. So Jordan Erickson with 10 on the night for Hillsborough. Cuts the lead to 3 for New Lisbon as Pfaff brings the ball up near the top of the key, near the free throw line. He'll kick it out the far wing to Olson. Olson to Owens. Owens near the top of the key, back to Pfaff. Pfaff on the far side wing brings it back to the top of the key, rolls it into Shankle. Shankle inside out to Olson, and Olson with a wide open look doesn't get the 3, and Blower gets the rebound, and he'll bring the ball up the floor for the Tigers. It is stolen by Pfaff, a long pass to Johnson, stolen by Pfaff. Pfaff brings it down. He's going to feed Owens underneath, and Owens is going to get called for traveling. And Owens grabs his head. He can't believe it. In the game for Hillsborough is going to be Noah Burmaster as Hillsborough takes a timeout, 30-second timeout, here in the second half. So Hillsborough with 3 timeouts left, New Lisbon with 6. Hillsborough trailing by 3 with the ball after the New Lisbon turnover. So we're going to come out of the timeouts. As the referees will go flush the huddles. Unwritten rule that a 30-second timeout takes a minute anyway. So they get them out. On the floor for Hillsborough, we're going to have Stolke, Burmaster, Erickson, Mitch Huntley, and Colin Johnson. For New Lisbon, we got Olson, Pfaff, Owens, Versamack, and Shankle. Erickson brings the ball up the floor for the Tigers. Over to Burmaster on the far side wing. Burmaster gets the ball down to Stolke. Stolke tried to get it to Huntley. It's picked up by Owens, and Owens brings the ball up the floor for New Lisbon. Owens back to Pfaff. Pfaff on the near wing. Gets it inside to Shankle, back to Pfaff. Pfaff's going to drive the lane, kick it back out to Versamack, to Olson on the top. Owens top of the key. He'll bring it near side wing to Owens. Pfaff with a long three-pointer off the far wing, and Pfaff will score. Pfaff with 5 on the night as Burmaster brings the ball up into the front court of Hillsborough to Erickson on the near wing. To the far side to Colin Johnson. Johnson to Burmaster on the far side wing. Burmaster going to drive the right side, takes a running jump shot, doesn't go. The ball is going to go out of bounds off the New Lisbon players. Hillsborough will retain possession of the ball as Colin Johnson gets set to inbound the ball on the baseline near the Hillsborough basket. in the game for New Lisbon is Dvorak. So inbound pass to Jordan Erickson. Erickson to the near side to Burmaster. Burmaster top of the key, driving down. He'll kick it to the far side. Erickson with a three-pointer. And they're going to give Erickson the three-pointer off the wing. Jordan Erickson not missing a beat, 13 on the night. Pfaff will bring the ball up for New Lisbon, leading by 3. Top of the key over to the far side to Owens. Owens, 22-foot three-pointer off the back of the iron. Rebound to Mitch Huntley. And Huntley, no one there to help him. He brings it up, and then he gets it to Erickson. Erickson brings it across the timeline for Hillsborough. Erickson the far side to Johnson. Johnson drives in. Johnson inside the lane. You kick it out to Burmaster. Burmaster to Erickson. Erickson on the near side wing. He'll get the free throw line. Inside the lane. Twist, move, jump. Does not score. Stalky with the rebound. Gets away on him. Two Hillsborough players grab the ball. And Coach Jordan Polk with a quick timeout. He's going to take a full timeout here. Referee was getting ready to call traveling on Hillsborough as two Hillsborough players had a hold of the ball. Coach Jordan Polk with a heads-up timeout to save Hillsborough's possession. So a lot of game left here to play. New Lisbon still leading by 3. That's where we were at halftime. 10-10 so far here in the second half. Both teams making their adjustments. Just over 12 minutes to play. There's a lot of basketball to be had here tonight. New Lisbon breaks their huddle, comes on the floor. We got Pfaff, Dvorak, Olson, Owens, and Schenkel. For Hillsborough, after they break the huddle, we've got Erickson, Stalky, Stokes, Mitch Huntley, and Colin Johnson. Erickson to inbound the ball for Hillsborough. Baseline near their own basket. Erickson looking for somebody. He'll dump it inside to Stalky, to Erickson, back out front to Stokes. Stokes in the front court for Hillsborough with the ball as he'll reset the offense. Stokes brings it down near the top of the key. Now he's going to drive the right side. Brings it back out to Erickson. Erickson, free throw line, jump shot, does not go. Huntley with the rebound brings the ball back out. Stokes on the far wing with the ball. Stokes will feed Mitch Huntley down underneath. Huntley with the move, right-handed hook, and it rolls in. Mitch Huntley scores. He's got 6 on the night. And Hillsborough only trails by 1 as Owens brings the ball up, gets Dvorak down the baseline. Owens going to feed it into Schenkel, and Hayden Stalky's going to get called for a foul over Schenkel's back. Well, Hayden Stalky with his second foul of the night, 4th team foul. Pfaff will inbound the ball. He gets it into Owens. Owens over to Olson. Olson near the top of the key. He'll get it to Dvorak. Dvorak to take a 3-point shot off the wing. Doesn't go. Stokes with the rebound and will bring the ball up the floor for the Tigers. Stokes charging up the floor all the way coast to coast with the layup, and he misses. Schenkel with the rebound. Outlet to Pfaff, and Pfaff brings the ball up the floor for New Lisbon. Pfaff to Schenkel. Schenkel, 3-pointer off the top of the key. Doesn't go. Schenkel with his own rebound. Doesn't go. And Erickson comes down with the rebound for Hillsborough. Awful sloppy rebounding tonight. These guys got to get position. I don't know how that ball ever hits the floor. Erickson with the ball out on the wing. Erickson near the free throw line. Gets it to Johnson. 3-point from the baseline. And Johnson's going to hit the 3-pointer from the baseline. Colin Johnson now with 5 on the night. Hillsborough regains the lead. And Pfaff brings it up the floor for New Lisbon. Pfaff, top of the key, gets it to Olson on the far side. Olson hands off to Owens. Owens going to drive, and he's going to get fouled by Mitch Huntley. I believe that's Huntley's 3rd. Owens going to go to the line to shoot 2. It is indeed Mitch Huntley's 3rd personal, team's 5th. It's Owens to shoot a free throw. First one rattles around the rim and in. Owens only a 58% free throw shooter on the year. Second free throw, and that one goes in. However, he's looking good tonight. He's got 18 on the night so far for New Lisbon. Johnson brings the ball up the floor for Hillsborough. He'll get Kirk Huntley on the near side wing. Huntley to the free throw line, inside the lane. He'll kick it out to Mason Messenberg. Messingerberg throws it back out to the wing to Johnson on the far side. Johnson driving down near the top of the key. He'll kick it out to Kirk Huntley. Huntley to Stokes on the near side wing. Stokes, free throw line. Tried to force it inside and it's stolen by Shankle. Shankle to Pfaff, and here comes New Lisbon. Tie game. New Lisbon, Pfaff with the ball near the top of the key. Pfaff hands off to Dvorak. Dvorak, wide open three from the wing, and Dvorak's going to nail the three-pointer for New Lisbon. Put New Lisbon back up by 3. Stokes brings the ball up for Hillsborough. Stokes to Johnson. Johnson near the top of the key. Johnson, free throw line, jump stop, outlet to Bessenberg to Stokes out on the wing. Stokes going to get it to Kirk Huntley near the top of the key, back over to the near side to Johnson on the wing. Johnson takes his pick, sets up on a 3, misses. Ball rebounded by Owens to Pfaff. Pfaff brings the ball up. Pfaff with a jump stop, kicks it up to Dvorak for another wide open 3, and that was off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Pfaff to Versamak. Versamak's going to miss it. Shankle rebound. Shankle with another rebound, and it's going to go in. And they're going to, they say the point's good, so Shankle scores. He'll go to the line to shoot 1. In the game for Hillsborough is Peyton Strohmeyer and Kason Blower. So Shankle misses it, rebound Stokes. The Hillsborough foul was on Mason Messenberg, his second personal, team 6. Stokes with the ball near the top of the key for Hillsborough, gets it to the near side wing to Kirk Huntley. Kirk Huntley near the free throw line, he'll kick it back out to Stokes. Stokes gets inside Mason Messenberg, 10-foot jumper, doesn't go. And Peyton Strohmeyer swats the ball out of bounds. And Olsen will come in the game for New Lisbon, and Owens will take a break. Olsen inbound to Pfaff, and Pfaff will bring the ball up the floor for New Lisbon, holding on to a 5-point lead. Pfaff on the far side. Pfaff's going to drive the left side, bring it back out. He'll find Shankle underneath, blocked by Strohmeyer and taken away. Strohmeyer will outlet to Kirk Huntley, Huntley to Stokes, and Stokes will bring the ball across the timeline for Hillsborough. Into the front court, now to the far side to Blower. Blower brings the ball back out the top of the key, gets it to Huntley, and Stokes on the near side wing. Ball is stolen by Olsen of New Lisbon. Olsen's going to feed Versamak, and Versamak's going to go to the line to shoot 2 as he was fouled possibly by Kason Blower. It is not against Kason Blower. It is Mason Messenberg as he's got 3 fouls. Team 7th, which also has New Lisbon in the bonus. Versamak misses the first foul shot. Second shot now, leading by 5. That one goes off the back, the rim, rebound Strohmeyer, outlet to Blower. Blower brings the ball up the floor. He'll find Messenberg. He'll step back behind the arc, take a 3-point shot, rattle around the rim, no good. Strohmeyer rebound, puts it back, that's no good. Rebound Shankle for New Lisbon, outlet Olsen, and now to Pfaff, and across the timeline. New Lisbon appears to be in business. As we see now we got a foul on Peyton Strohmeyer, his second personal, team's 8th. And Hillsborough's going to take a timeout. Maybe that's New Lisbon took a timeout. Hillsborough's got 2 left. New Lisbon's got 5 left. Hillsborough in foul trouble with 8 team fouls. New Lisbon only 1 team foul and leading by 5. So Hillsborough's going to have to make some quick adjustments. As we're just under 8 minutes to play in this one. With Versamak on the line to shoot him. Missed the first one, I think. He's got one free throw left. So they'll play this one. Free throw on the way, and that one goes in. Apparently, that was the first free throw. He's going to miss that one off the back of the iron. Strohmeyer gets the rebound knocked away by Olsen out of bounds, and it'll be Hillsborough's ball. Jordan Erickson in the game. Maybe he was always in the game. He just come up and get the inbound pass. Erickson across the timeline, the front court of Hillsborough. He'll get the ball near side to Blower. Blower near the free throw line. Spin move. He's going to kick the ball way outside to Erickson. Erickson going to drive the lane now. He's going to go all the way. It doesn't go. No rebounding by Hillsborough at all. All you see is blue jerseys under the basket. And Pfaff brings it up for New Lisbon. Pfaff to Owens way downtown, and Owens is going to hit one again for New Lisbon. TJ Owens is 21 now on the night. Hillsborough has not found an answer for him. Erickson, the Blower on the far side. Blower going to drive the lane, pull it up, bank shot for Blower. He gets one on the board, brings Hillsborough a little bit closer. And Pfaff in the front court for New Lisbon. Pfaff, the near side to Olsen. Olsen on the near side wing. You get it to Owens. Owens back to Olsen on the top of the key. Olsen going to drive down. Gets away from him. Hits Pfaff. Pfaff with a three-pointer from the far wing. And Pfaff is going to get fouled and go to the line for a +1 after making the three-pointer. So Pfaff is going to get a +1, a chance for a 4-point play. Hillsborough foul coming. It's on Jordan Erickson, his first personal, team's 9th. In the game for Hillsborough, Mitch Huntley, Hayden Stalkey, Colin Johnson. As Hillsborough's fallen 10 points behind, pending the Pfaff free throw, which could put him down 11. And it's off the back of the rim, rebound Stalkey, and here comes Blower down by 10. Blower to Erickson for his own three, and Erickson's going to hit his three. Try to make up for the foul. Erickson now with 16 on the night. Long shot, doesn't go. 31, new blood in the game for New Lisbon just scores. Carson Frisky gets some second chance points, puts New Lisbon up by 9. Erickson to Johnson on the near wing. Johnson going to drive down the baseline, take the layup, and Johnson's going to go to the line to shoot 2. They're saying no foul. They're saying Johnson was fouled on the floor now. So Johnson fouled on the floor by Frisky. Frisky's first foul, team's second. Johnson will be inbounding the ball on the baseline near Hillsborough's own basket. Johnson will get the ball into Mitch Huntley. Huntley back out front to Erickson. Erickson setting Hillsborough's offense. Out front to Stalkey. Stalkey down to the far wing to Johnson. Johnson brings the ball up near the top of the key. Free throw line, working it down. Spin move. And he's going to get fouled on the floor again. So Hillsborough will again have the ball underneath their own basket, inbounding it. New Lisbon foul again on Frisky. His second personal, team's 3rd. And in the game for Frisky comes Versamak. Frisky exits the game with as many fouls as minutes played. Johnson will get the ball inside Stalkey. Stalkey back to Johnson. Johnson working it in. Reverse layup. And Johnson will score. He's got 7 on the night. Bring Hillsborough 2 points closer. Now trailing by 7 as Pfaff brings the ball up the floor. Pfaff near the top of the key for New Lisbon. Pfaff down the far wing. Gets it to Owens. Owens on the far wing back to Pfaff. Pfaff on the far side with the ball. He'll drive in. Pfaff jump stop. Kicks it clear across court to Owens. 3-point shot from the wing, and it's good. So TJ Owens with 24 on the night. And Erickson on the far wing going to throw up 3 of his own off the back of the iron. Rebound Mitch Huntley. Erickson give it a thought. Gives it to Blower. 3-pointer from the top of the key doesn't go. And Pfaff brings the ball down coast to coast misses the layup. Blower on the rebound and back for Hillsboro. Hillsboro to Johnson. Johnson tries to feed it inside to Huntley. Huntley with the lay-in, and Mitch Huntley with 8 on the night. And New Lisbon storms back with the ball. New Lisbon, jump stop. Pfaff is going to get called for traveling. 2 jump stops and a hop. The referee says you forgot your suitcase and called him for traveling. Colin Johnson inbound the ball for Hillsboro, trailing by 8. And Hillsboro trying to keep up with a fast tempo. I think they need to slow it down and score points. Erickson brings the ball up, gets it off to Blower. Blower, he's going to drive the lane. Now kick it back out to Huntley out front. Huntley they're going to find Erickson way in the far lane. His 3 rattles out. Schenkel with the rebound for New Lisbon. Outlet to Pfaff, and Pfaff brings it up for New Lisbon. Pfaff's going to pull up, take a 3-point shot off the side of the iron. Rebound ran down by Pfaff. Now Pfaff's going to try to drive the baseline, got caught for traveling. That's 2 possessions in a row. Pfaff's been called for traveling. Re-entering the game, Isaiah Stokes. Stokes may not be 100% as he was spending time with the trainer. But he'll come in and give Colin Johnson a breather. As he makes it up the floor after he gives the ball to Erickson. Erickson across the timeline into the front court. Now the ball to Blower on the far wing. Blower drives inside the lane and kick it outside to Huntley. Back to Erickson on the far wing. Erickson near the free throw line to Hayden Stalkey out front. Stalkey's going to drive the right side all the way in. And Hayden Stalkey's going to score on the drive and go to the line for the +1. And try to make 3 points the old-fashioned way. Hayden Stalkey now with 10 on the night. And Stalkey rattles home the free throw to bring Hillsboro within 5 as Pfaff brings the ball up the floor for the Rockets. Pfaff's going to have his pocket picked by Stokes, and Stokes holding him off. Pfaff rode Stokes all the way down the floor, and finally they called a foul on Pfaff, and Stokes is going to go to the line to shoot 2. And that's Pfaff's first personal, 5th team foul. When you get this late in the game and it's your first personal and you've been on the floor the whole game, I would say you don't play defense, but that's my own opinion. Stokes, he gets the first free throw. And in the game for Pfaff is Dvorak. And Stokes' second free throw on the way. Off the back of the rim. Gersimak with the rebound. Outlet to Schenkel into Olsen. Olsen brings it up, dumps it all across the court to Owens. Owens will drive. And it's swatted away, blocked by Hayden Stalkey to Burmaster. And Burmaster brings it up the floor for Hillsboro. You'll find Erickson. 3-point shot off the wing. Stalkey rebound. Put back doesn't go. Mitch Huntley with the rebound. And the referee farthest away from the play calls a jump ball. So Hillsboro will retain possession of the ball. And Erickson inbound for Hillsboro. He'll inbound it to Stokes. Stokes on the far wing. He'll get it out front to Burmaster. Burmaster bringing the ball around. He'll work the ball inside to Huntley. Huntley working it in. He'll kick it to Stokes. Stokes 3-pointer from the baseline off the front of the iron. Going to be rebound to Erickson, and they're going to give it to New Lisbon. Long pass down court to Owens. And Stokes is going to foul Owens on the floor, but it's going to be enough for a bonus shot. And I believe it'll be a double bonus at that, as it's Hillsboro's 10th team foul. So Owens will go to the line to shoot 2. And we're going to have a timeout New Lisbon, as New Lisbon leads by 4 with Owens on the line. He's already scored 24 tonight, shooting 2 free throws. 3 minutes even left on the clock. A lot of ball game here. I think Hillsboro's just got to play some defense and maybe slow it down. Take good shots. So Owen's on the line for New Lisbon, shooting a double bonus. Owen's a 58% free throw shooter. He makes the first one. And Owens makes the second one. 26, that ties his season high for points in a game. Stokes brings the ball up the floor for the Tigers. Stokes to Erickson on the far wing. Erickson's going to drive the lane, take the shot, rolls around, does not go. Rebound Owens. Owens double dribbled, but they didn't call it. And now they're going to call a foul on, I think, Jordan Erickson, and Owens will again go to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. Owens' first shot, that's good. So Owens with a season high 27 points. Every point he makes after this is a season high for Owens. And he makes the second one. So New Lisbon with an 8-point lead. Blower brings it up before, dumps it to Johnson on the near wing. Johnson out the top of the key to Erickson, now back to Blower. Blower is going to feed Strohmeyer inside. Strohmeyer turns, doesn't go. Gets his own rebound, puts it back in for 2. Pfaff brings the ball up the floor for New Lisbon. New Lisbon in clock burning mode right now as they've slowed it way down. Pfaff outlet to Olsen. Olsen working the ball inside. He'll take a shot. And Olsen's going to get called for fouling Blower. So the next foul, Hillsborough will be in the bonus. And Blower's going to inbound the ball to Erickson. Erickson brings the ball up the floor for the Tigers. Just over 2 minutes to play in this game. Johnson on the near side wing. He'll dribble around. Gets it to Erickson. Erickson to Blower. Blower works the ball inside. Turns around. Dumps it back to Strohmeyer out front. Strohmeyer to Hayden Stalkey. Turns around. Ball off the back of the iron and out. And Pfaff will bring the ball slowly up the floor for New Lisbon as New Lisbon will burn a timeout. They have 3 timeouts left. And I'm sure that New Lisbon clinging to a 6-point lead is going to be in clock burning mode. So New Lisbon inbounding the ball. Olsen's going to get it into Owens. Owens gets it across the timeline. And now over to Pfaff on the far side. Pfaff gets to the free throw line. He's going to pull up, kick it back out to Olsen. Olsen going to drive down. Gets caught in the lane. More than 3 seconds in the lane. And they're going to call traveling on Schenkel. Schenkel got the ball underneath and did a little 2-step with it. And be turnover to Hillsborough. Here comes Erickson. Erickson, the Blower, out the top of the key. Erickson gets the ball back from Blower. Now he's going to get to Johnson. And I think Johnson's going to go to the line to shoot a bonus shot here. New Lisbon foul, they're going to say, is is on Olson, and he's going to foul out. Dvorak's going to come in and take Olson's spot as Olson fouls out of the game. Olson did not score. He's in the book with 5 fouls. Johnson on the line shooting for Hillsborough, down by 6 with just under a minute to play. And now they're trying to tell the referee. The referee says foul's on the ground. He didn't understand it's a bonus shot. It appears the New Lisbon bench is trying to distract the referee and talk him into something that doesn't exist. Colin Johnson shot off the front of the rim. It's rebounded by Schenkel, outlet to Pfaff. And of course, New Lisbon's going to burn clock. They get it to Dvorak. And then why Hillsborough's not fouling him, I don't know. Finally, Johnson fouls Pfaff, probably one of the better free throw shooters on the team. Pfaff, a 75% free throw shooter on the year. And he misses that one off the back of the iron. So Pfaff's going to rattle that one home. Colin Johnson with a long 3 doesn't go. Pfaff gets the rebound, and Johnson's going to immediately foul Pfaff. That'll be Johnson's 4th personal foul. As Ashton Stokes is set to come into the game. And they're going to let him in now, even though it's a double bonus. Colin Johnson's going to take a seat. 35 seconds left to go in this one. New Lisbon leading by 7. Pfaff on the line to shoot 2 free throws. So Pfaff makes the first one. Puts him in double digits for the night. And he hits the second one. And Erickson will speed the ball up the floor. Blower with a long 3 from the corner, and it's going to get a good bounce, and he's going to score the 3. Blower is. Hillsborough's going to use a timeout to stop the clock. Probably set up some type of a press. So we come back after the timeout. Pfaff is going to inbound into Owens. And they're going to foul Owens. I don't know who they're going to call. Blower wants a jump ball, but Colin Johnson's going to foul out. That's the end result. Johnson fouls out of the game. In the game for Johnson, Hayden Stokes. Hillsborough trailing by 6. Still in this thing. Owens to the line to shoot 2. Double bonus, and he makes it. He makes the pair. As Hillsborough has not found an answer for TJ Owens tonight. Owens sitting with 30 points. So I believe it's a Hillsborough timeout. New Lisbon timeout. Hillsborough's got one left. New Lisbon's got two left. New Lisbon leading by 8. With 21 and a half seconds left. On the floor for Hillsborough, Erickson, Stalky, Mitch Huntley, Blower, and Stokes. Pfaff, Schenkel, Versamek, Dvorak, and Owens on the floor for New Lisbon. Hillsborough's going to have to shoot fast. Erickson takes as much time as he can. He gets the ball up. He's got to take that shot, and he doesn't. He works it around and just burning clock. Blower with a three-pointer from the corner doesn't go. Rebound, Blower. After it bounces around, they got to be shooting. They can't be dribbling. Erickson drives in and takes the deuce. And time's going to expire, and Hillsborough's going to come up 6 points short on this one. Lisbon 66, Hillsborough 60. For scoring for the Hillsborough Tigers, they were led by Jordan Erickson, season high 18 points. Hayden Stalky added 11, Mitch Huntley with 8, Colin Johnson with 7, Isaiah Stokes with 5, Kason Blower with 5, Peyton Strohmeyer 6, for a total of 60 points. New Lisbon 66 points. Led by TJ Owens, season high 30 points. Followed by Ashton Pfaff with 11, Nikita Schenkel with 11, Lucas Versamek with 9, Ethan Dvorak with 3, and Carson Friskies 2 for 66. So final score from Hillsborough, New Lisbon 66, Hillsborough 60. It's all yours, Jill.
All right, thanks for joining us tonight. If you haven't already subscribed, please click subscribe. It doesn't cost a dime on your part. It's all you need is an email. And it helps whatever school that you're at, whatever school you're watching the live stream, it helps them unlock features on YouTube. So the more features we get, the more stuff we get to show off to you. So please click subscribe. Also, give us a thumbs up. Click on the thumbs up. It doesn't unlock anything, but it makes Bob feel good. He stands up here and gets a dry throat during all the announcing. He loves announcing. I think he loves talking, but it makes him feel good that he's got some thumbs up. People appreciate him streaming. If you'd like to advertise with us, get there. Please contact me. It can be a family. A family can donate money. And it can be anything. A small amount, a large amount. We like the large amounts, but it can be anything. It could be a business. It could be a youth group. In memory of, or I don't care, in honor of, like I said, a youth group, an adult group, a church. I don't care who donates. We will make the ad up for you. We will take an ad that you already have, whatever makes you happy. A lot of this equipment costs a lot of money, and right now I'm using Bob's credit card to pay for it. So thank you for all that have already donated. We would like some more because we're going to continue this on through baseball and softball season. And junior high football and volleyball will be this spring. And I just got notification that the Hillsborough schools are closed for tomorrow. So, no school for Hillsborough tomorrow. Bob just made your dreams come true there, school students. That doesn't mean you can't get up and do dishes and laundry and help your parents out. Thank you for all the additional fans of the game. I'm going to reorganize this a little bit more. I love it when you text in your pictures, but I have to reformat them to be accepted by this program. So it takes me a little while to send it to my email and then upload it in Photoshop and then change the format. So I apologize if you didn't see more of your pictures that you sent me, but I do keep them all in one file, so tune in on another game, because if you sent me your picture, it will be continually running in my large file of pictures. I love pictures from the other team, pictures from. I see I'm getting a lot of pictures from of your pets. But make sure that you include, when you send me your pet pictures, that the pet is actually watching the game with you. I'd like to see the TV screen or the iPad or the laptop or the TV, like some kind of something in the background showing that you are watching the game with the pet. That's kind of the whole concept. So again, no school for Hillsborough schools tomorrow. They just canceled. I think there are a bunch of other schools also that are canceled. So check out your wherever the source is that you get that information from. And thanks for joining us tonight, girls and boys playing New Lisbon. We played in the elementary and the high school, so it was a rush. So I am going to now end it and go eat some supper, because I haven't had supper yet tonight. And again, thanks a lot for joining us, and we will see you Friday. Friday's another stress day, because I think Bob's gonna have to stay here and I have to drive the bus to One Walk. I think both boys and girls play One Walk on Friday. So I'm gonna have to search for a cameraman for Bob. So anyway, we will see you again on Friday. Give